with Megan being the catalyst for the label to go crazy.
Right.
When I first met Megan, she was with a few other artists, and nobody knew who was going to be the one to blow first.
Yeah.
What was it about Megan that caused her to blow and go up through there before everybody else? And did you even see that coming?
Nah, if I would have saw it coming, I would have been, just pay more attention to it. But at the same time, I try to treat all my artists the same. So, it's like when you have kids or something, you don't try to treat one better than the other one. So
exactly.
You let one of them merge, and then you kind of go from there. And that's kind of what happened. The people we had on the label then, they were good artists, but she just seemed to be the one to keep merging. And, you have to get behind that at some point. And act responsibly, at least try.
Come on. When her career started to take off, man, what was that experience like for you when you felt like, okay, we got Big Old Freak going crazy on the radio, and then you starting to see those gold and those platinum plaques roll in?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, it was one of the most amazing experiences I had those early years because, playing baseball for 14 plus years in the major leagues in front of 50,000 All-Star games, all that stuff, Japan. You think that there's nothing else really that can excite you too much more. You see? So I thought I had saw it all. Yeah. When I got over to the music and started seeing that type of magic, I was like, wow.
This shit crazy as hell.
This is different, you know what I'm saying? And it really, it's kind of like a drug. They kind of like you want to do all the time. And the more bigger it gets, the more of it you want, and that was my experience with everything.
Oh my
early
God.
on, yeah.
I mean, laying the smack down though, man, when you looked up and you realized that y'all were making noise in the industry though, man, because that's one of the most difficult things to do is to break into the industry.
Right. Like I say, it was just kind of surreal for me because I was like, we watching it in real time. Yeah. It's like, man, this is really happening. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I had like Moneybagg Yo. He started there with, when we first started with Megan, he was coming to my studio, seeing like all them little baby, they was all coming around like when they was like at that stage.
At that time,
and even when he saw me, he was like, man, what you think, bro? Can you believe that happened? I was like, nah, but I'm glad it did. But this just goes to show that, you can just build whatever you put your mind to, so.
What was your plan coming into it from the beginning, though, Carl?
My plan was exactly kind of like what I'm doing. It was the thing was, okay, Houston has this rich culture of music that comes out of Houston. Well, for a while, it kind of went dead. So while I was playing, I come back home to Houston, and I'm like, yo, what's going on? Where's our stuff at? Where's our identity?
Culture.
Where's our identity in Houston? So I'm looking around. I ain't blaming nobody for it. I'm just saying it wasn't there. Well, now whether a lot of people feel like OGs wasn't hipping with that or whatever the case may be, it just wasn't how I remember it as.
Thanks.
So I was like, shit, man. Well, if nobody don't want to deal with it, when I retire, I'll go deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's
you know what I'm talking about? So I say they gonna keep playing around, and next thing you know, I'm getting closer to retirement, and I'm looking, and I'm like, yo, nobody has made no real movie. I'm like, yo, they about to really let me get into it. You know what I'm saying? And sure enough, when I retired, I looked around at the landscape of Houston, and it was just, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't nothing going on, and I was like, I'm about to get it.
Okay, so with your heart being in the right place for the culture, man, the drama ensues afterwards. Y'all done had all of this massive success.
Right.
Where do you think everything started to go wrong with you and Megan at that time?
See, this is the crazy part that people don't understand about me and Megan. Yeah. Me and Megan never had no issues with each other. Like, never. We had a couple of issues where maybe me and her mother might have had an argument or so. Or when we was because I'm only saying this because this is what I heard. They said to people, I did something to her at a South by Southwest, put her out of my van because she was drunk, and I'm trying to get her home type thing. Whatever the excuses, but me and Megan never had a real situation. Yeah. So this is why it bothered me so much because I've never had like a, hey, fuck you, Megan. You know what I'm saying? All shit that you normally go through with the motherfucker that you don't like. Yeah. I never had that with her. And so to just have this happen, I was like, man, so what was it? So we have to dig deeper. Yeah.
What was going through your mind when the whole Tory Lanez situation happened with Megan?
Now that situation is just strange because it's like we still don't know what really happened. We heard all these stories. But, I'm just like, damn, see, ain't no shit like that happened when we was around, you know what I'm saying? I know T. Farris supposed to be over there and whoever, but shit, how this happened? I thought somebody's supposed to be around. You know, when they was going out and doing all that stuff here, I mean, when Houston, you know, we always had somebody like, you know what I'm saying? But whatever.